Sorry about that. I had to deal with a customer. On Mondays, the office is closed, which means if anybody's trying to get anything done, whether it's renting or paying on their unit, even though that's none of my business, I'm just a security guard because most security guards don't have, I guess, enough knowledge to it, so it doesn't really matter whether it's my business or not. But, anyway, I take care of that. So, the thing is, I can't figure out how to access or open up iCloud so I can delete what's up there because, frankly, I don't really care. So, and the more we can do, better off we are. Okay, so we did that, we did this. Okay, so we did that. We did this, we did that. Yep. That was another episode. See, I'm on a better internet, which means I can do a little bit more better. And I didn't realize that the update that I was doing was very long. Here's something I have to admit. That when I'm making an update video as well, just a straight video, even if I'm playing a video game, unless it's just something that's entertaining, if I feel like continuing to play it because it's just a general update, then I try to keep them with less time than I do with the regular one. If that makes any sense. I mean, I know I do mine for a little bit shorter now because I don't like to ramble on, and plus I'm too tired. I don't feel like going on any more than like maybe 5 minutes or 6 minutes at the most. Even up to 8 whenever I stop the timers, that's about it. Otherwise, it doesn't go on more than that. Anyway, so yeah. So when it comes to let's see, let's just do this. Party members, blah blah blah. Okay, so when it comes to reviews, which I know I'm splitting this up because this is a really long video, and I didn't really want to, but because of the amount, because it won't finish uploading without, processing the video. So, yeah, I realize that episode 7 is going to be in so many parts, but thankfully, we are actually at an internet section where I can actually do more than like 2 to 5 minutes at the most, because that's all I could have been able to do if I want to get this done, especially because I'm trying to I really hate to do that, and I'd actually rather upload it up here anyway, but it took it said about like an hour. It wasn't even really an hour. Basically, maybe about almost 30 minutes when it took, because it was an hour long, and actually, if you can tell already by the timer, the first part of this. Anyway, so with that being said, I actually had to split this up, and I still wish I could open up iCloud. That's another thing. WTF is iCloud. iCloud is a storage thing that I guess you can use. I won't because, I had to start paying just to have storage. And I'm not even trying to do that. It's like for example, if I want to store all my videos on YouTube and I started having to pay just so other people can watch it and it can stay up there, I wouldn't do it. I just assume not even bother making any videos. I just would. And once again, I've also went up to the marker of like 400 videos, and I don't have anything special. Even if I get like 1,000 subscribers, I don't know if I'm going to have anything special or not, so If you're looking for something special, don't. 'Cause I hate to say this to you, but I don't make specialty videos. Like, thank you. I mean, I will thank each and every one of you. And, yeah, because, I mean, I don't think it's, as much thanks as I give is probably going to be enough. And even then, I'm not going to start handing out gift cards and saying, here, have a gift card on me because you subscribe to my channel. Now, there are discounts, but even they are, quote-unquote, limited. And why I say quote-unquote, because it's ridiculous, because they don't bother to say they're limited, but you only have a limited amount of time, and plus only a select few can, even if it's 100, I don't know how much, what they put the ratio on. But anyway, can click on that link and get a good discount if you're going to go buy this product, even though it's not for the direct person. Or even if it was, it still doesn't matter. The link expires. I mean, it may still work for you to go check it out, and view it, but as far as you actually getting a discount, yeah, no. You may not be fortunate. Because like I said before about believing in luck, even if you don't believe in it, there's still good and bad luck. But it's not in the sake of because of all the prejudice or whatever you call it, because you broke a mirror, you're going to have bad luck all the time. Or because you go underneath of a ladder. You know how many times I've gone underneath of a ladder plenty of times and I still had good luck. So, therefore, that should prove to you that I don't believe in such things. You know, I even got in front of the path of a black cat. They say never get in front of or have one to cross you. I don't believe in such things. I've even broken mirrors. I've broken one to another. Didn't mean to. No. Thank you. Anyway. And I've had maybe some bad luck, but not like where it's been all the time. And then there's times I broke a mirror and I had nothing but good luck. Yeah, as crazy as it is. So. I mean, you know, and I'll tell you something. If you're looking to do content, don't do it just for the sake of money. Even if you can make money off the platform somehow or another, don't do it for that. No, don't even do it just for the sake of subscribers and viewers. Do it because you enjoy it. It's like Jacksepticeye said, even though he's not being paid. And I don't think he was paid to say that, but anyway, nor do I believe that. But I will say that, with that in mind, that just do it because you enjoy it. That's the only advice that actually matters. You know, don't do it because someone else told you to do it, or not do it because someone said, it's just such a terrible idea. Let some other people do it. They're such more professionals than you are. That's crap. That's like saying because you can't make movies and stuff. You can't act. See, the hell of it is that anybody can be an actor. And they think that people need training to be an actor. You really don't. All you really need is to try to be able to remember lines, and that's it. It's like trying to remember words to tests and stuff. That's all it is. Other than that, just being able to walk around ain't nothing. You know, it's like, especially when it comes to voice talent, anybody can voice things. I mean, you don't have to do 1,000 voices to say, I'm the MVP and I can do anything. That's why you should pay attention to me. No. Anybody can act. Anybody can do just about anything they put their mind to. And that's one of the things that has been not so true based on how people view things like, you're not so good at it. I think it's ridiculous. Like when Japan just can't find enough voice actors, I think, or somebody, or one of the people in there said that. I'm like, yeah, that's because you're not looking and you don't care. According to you, they don't qualify. Well, I mean, just because I can't do Christopher Walken and I can do Sean Connery, sometimes not as good. And you know how long it took me to do, what's his name now? I can still do Yogi. But his partner, the little bear, I can't think of his name. It took me many years. I could say the line, but it took me so many years before I could finally do it. And hell, I wasn't even trying to practice. And people used to tell me, practice makes perfect. Not really. What that meant was you should always practice. Yeah, I used to do that too, but then I figured out that practicing doesn't always do you good. So what you want to do, ultimately, is just go with the flow. I mean, yeah, some people have the talent, some people don't. It depends on what the hell you're talking about. Anybody can do voice acting. Anybody can do acting. Anybody can do just about anything. I know I'm repeating myself here, but that will always be true. I'm not going to try to repeat myself here, but yeah. Anything you can set your mind to is something that you should think about, because, and not just for the sake of money, even if you can get paid, don't be desperate. I mean, be desperate, but not into the fact that you'll do anything, because it leads to nothing but a bad, heartache road in the end. Even if you could make lots of money off the side, then you'll eventually run out and be like, and nobody will be wanting to give you another opportunity. So, that is a thing to consider, I can't believe I got something on my chest. It's just a sore. So, but anyway, if you want to make it big, like at any time, like just be true to yourself, be, God, sorry, enjoy what you've got, enjoy what you make, and if you can't stand your own voice, then don't record your voice. Plain and simple. I mean, I'm not saying it like you're horrible because people might like your voice, but because you are the artist. You have to do what makes you happy, what makes you comfortable, I mean, the difference is you can't go outside and be naked, of course, because people frown upon that. But I wouldn't do it just because of that. It's because, I don't feel comfortable around people who look at me and judge me. And not because I'm trying to make it affect me, but at the same time, it's like, yeah. The last thing I want to do is do that and then wind up being in jail. And I know, and again, I'm not doing it just because I won't go. It's because I might go to jail. Well, actually, I would go to jail anyway. Not just might. The place that will definitely go. Because it's indecent exposure. Unlike if you're in your own home, nobody's around, nobody's going to care if you're with your partner. Hey, ain't no big deal. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, your parents kind of both do care and not care when you're really young. And that's a bit different because you're being taken care of. And nobody really gives it much thought, but yeah. When you realize it, it's like, yeah, I don't think I want to be doing this. I'd rather just be in my own room. And if I'm going to get comfortable, I mean really comfortable, then I'd just rather do it then. And one of the things I don't like is when people say that they don't like locked doors. It doesn't matter. If a locked door is a locked door, there's a reason for it, because they want privacy. They don't want someone walking in on them unannounced. Because what the problem is that, you know, even people who knock half the time doesn't matter. It's like, and they open the door. What the hell's the point of that? I mean, unlike when you go to a gas station or wherever you have to do with it has to do with something to do with a bathroom, I mean, unlike when it's in your own home, then you never have to knock unless, of course, you got guests over or whatever, which is maybe you shouldn't have to, but you should still do it anyway. Not just because whether or not they're a guest, but because you probably don't want to walk in there and cause a scene and be labeled as some kind of a pervert, because you opened the door. I mean, it's my own home. So what? So what if I saw you naked? What are you going to do about it? Huh? It's my house. It's my rules. If I want to walk in my own damn bathroom, I don't care if you're sitting there slapping your Johnny Wishbone over there. I want to walk in my own damn bathroom and get a shave. Okay? That's not really funny. Nobody wants somebody to walk in on somebody like that. Anyway, moving on. Welcome back to another Eating the Cat Beyond Time and Space. Let's put this to where I can read this, even though this is hard. Still going to be hard. Status effects 1. The same effect can be enhanced up to 3 times a blue arrow. Up to 3 times. A blue arrow shows that a stat has been strengthened, while a red arrow means that it's been awakened. God, it's hard to read that. Before I finish this on, if you want to fast forward to where I read it, then fine, do that. I don't know what to tell you, just keep doing it. Anyway, equipment with abilities also affect your stats. For example, in the case of SPD, which has nothing to do with Power Rangers, by the way, this is long before that was even a thing. So even if you've heard that name, you can't think about it without that. Don't think about that. Anyway, plus an E will appear on the icon like this. I don't understand what the icon is when you look at that small, but SPD is short for speed. I don't know why we just can't say speed when it's not that long of a word, but whatever. So whatever those icons looks like, I guess they're swords from some kind. I guess one's plus and the one's red, which means it can be minus. Attack up, down, and then other weapons and whatnot from. The cane is for magic attack, up, down. Speed is up, down. I guess that's the speed thing. Luck, up, down. Not luck. Luck. Excuse me. Luck. Wow. Physical attack, critical rate. Physical attack, critical attack. Okay. Magic attack, critical rate. Magical attack, critical attack power. Slash defense. Piercing defense, blunt defense, physical attack defense. What is that, a more violent attack or something? And I had a hard time saying slash. Not that I don't know how to say it. Sometimes, even if you've got, bad teeth or not bad teeth, it can be hard to pronounce words. It's not like you don't know how to say them, but it can be because you're tired or because it's just something in our speech patterns. But anyway, so let's continue on, shall we? Yeah. Battle status effects 1. I'm sorry I went on and on about things, but Okay, battle status effects 2. Whatever the hell those are. Oh, MP plus and MP negative, I guess. Or no, sorry. HP. Wow, I can barely tell what that is. I can actually read it to the side of it, but I can't actually see the icon too well. Anyway, max HP up, down. Max MP up, down. Physical attack, critical rate, ability up, down. Magic attack, critical rate, ability up, down. If you want to study the icons, if you can zoom in, that's fine. I have no way to do so. I've never even, to be fair, I don't think I've ever even been able to do it on PC, but I've heard there's ways to do it. I don't know if there's ones or not on phone. Probably is, wouldn't surprise me any, but I don't have it. Anyway, increase attack power on weak points. Extend number of turns for status effects. This is going to take us a while, so it might be in so many parts, but still. Staff character attack. Sword character attack. Katana character attack. Axe character attack. Lance character attack. Bow character attack. Fists character attack. Hammer character attack. So kind of like the monk and whatnot. It's kind of odd and ironic that in most games, the monk is the one that carries the claws. Whereas half the time, the monk has nothing. So I don't get what that class does exactly. Whereas, like, I've seen monks where they can wield just about anything. In real life. And I'm not even kidding. They wield stabs, and I'm not talking about like the ones that look like canes. I mean actual sticks that have or might have something on both ends of it. They'll even wield swords, katanas. Katana is still a sword, by the way, just so you know. Even though it's more specific, but you know, whatever. Anyway, all right, I'm gonna end it here. After we get up to, yeah. Oh, never mind. Battle status effects 3. Type attack, fire type attack, oh brother, water type attack, wind type attack, earth type attack, non-type attack, thunder type attack, shade type attack, crystal type attack. By the way, that's also kind of looks like a non-dash type attack, but anyway. Type defense, fire type defense, water type defense, wind type defense, earth type defense, thunder type defense, shade type defense, and finally, last but not least, crystal type defense. That is a lot of icons that I'm not going to be fuzzed with, because I'm just going to go ahead and casually play, and as I go along, I'll be able to more figure it out and be able to get more used to it, because if there's like too much to it, I'm just going to be like, okay, I understand that that's part of the game, but since there's just too much to remember for me, I'm just going to be like, okay, here's this, and then I'll just use whatever's on hand. That's it. No more, no less. Anyway, I'll see y'all until then, later.